This is how to install your AFE Stage 2 cold air intake in your E92. Alright, step 1, disconnect this sensor from your intake, or from the intake pad, I guess. Alright, step 2 is you want to loosen this clip, this screw right here, and just have it loose basically. Alright, step 3 is loosen these bolts up. Alright, step 4, you want to unclip these hooks. Make sure the hook's up close. This hook. And this hook. We already got that one out. Alright. Last thing you have to do before you take the stock airbox out is disconnect this tube from the intake. Alright, it pretty much just slides off, but it's kind of hard. Alright, and then you can take the stock airbox out. Alright, once you have your stock intake out, you want to take the sensor off this so you can put it on your new intake. And you're just going to need your Allen wrenches to take these 2 screws off. Alright, once you have these 2 screws out, you're just going to have to sort of pop it out. There's your sensor. Ready? Alright, so you want to take your sensor and put it on your AFE tube, and you want this arrow to point towards the AFE symbol. And then pop it in. And then take your 2 screws and just screw them in right here.
Alright, so next what you're going to want to do to switch your intake tube with the new AFE intake tube is loosen this screw right here and take out the whole intake tube. Now after you get the screw loose, you kind of just want to have to wiggle it around a bit. It helps if you twist, it just comes off. Alright, put in the new intake tube. You just kind of want to get the rubber side over this other tube, really get it over there. Well, that was really easy this time.
Yeah.
I remember that being a lot harder. Put it on, you just want to tighten the same screw again until it doesn't turn anymore. Next, you want to put the bracket in and insert these 4 screws while knowing to put in this gasket.
Poke all these screws through, and then they're all going to line up with this, and this is what's ultimately going to hold your air filter. Go on right like that.
Okay.
get them all started so that they don't fall out or anything,
You want to get the one on. You're going to want to attach this plastic bracket thing. Buy these 4 screws. 1, 2, and there's 2 at the bottom as well. So once you've mounted everything down,
no, we haven't even talked about.
Buy these 3 screws and those 8. You can put this electrical clip back on.
Oh, we haven't even.
Once everything's been mounted, you can put the filter on. And then you mount it by screwing that screw tight. Finishing step is you put on this AFU lid. It's just connected by 3 screws. This is how the finished projects look.